Hello everyone. I'm looking forward to meeting all of you in person at our first in-class session. But in the meantime, we're going to take a little bit of time here in this online environment to get to know each other and to get the ball rolling. Uh, quick Couple quick facts about me. I am Jackie McNitt-Engels, your 691 instructor. My background is in executive coaching, OD consulting. I teach in several other university programs at UCLA and University of Laverne. I've also taught at Claremont Graduate University. I coach MBA students at UCLA, and I'm the lead faculty for the Goldman Sachs 10,000 Small Businesses program, both at the LA site and at the national site in Boston. I also have a number of years of traditional business background, mostly in banking. Fun fact, I'm a big walker. I prefer walking meetings to the sit-down kind, but enough about me. If you want to know more, please ask. But let's turn this around and get to know you a little bit better. The interesting stories are out there. So I want you to tell us a little bit about yourself in a couple of different ways. First of all, post an introduction on Blackboard. Tell us your background, fun fact or two about who you are, a little about what you like to get out of this class, and then post your resume. Yeah, I mean your actual resume. We're going to be assigning you to consulting teams, and each team is going to need to quickly assess how their skills balance and contribute, and the resume will just help facilitate that. The syllabus is posted in the Getting Started area. Practically everything you need to know is in that syllabus. All the major assignments, grading, schedule, that sort of thing. It's all clearly explained, so you will definitely want to read it. We'll meet alternately online and in the physical classroom. Like the physical classroom, the online classroom requires significant participation to be effective. You'll see several things to interact with: videos, announcements, assignments, blogs, messages, etc. Participation matters. It matters both in the classroom and online. So you want to make sure that you have that participation down, and one of the ways in which we participate is through blogs. Each week you'll post a reflective blog. Now this reflective blog is really for your benefit. It's a cool way to really be conscious of what it is you're learning and what you're experiencing. A really wonderful part of this blog piece is that at the end of the class, when you write your reflection paper, the blogs really help you in terms of jogging your memory and trying to remember what it was that you have gone through and all of the different feelings and perceptions that you had. So some of the things that you want to put in that blog include things like assigned content that you've read. Maybe you had some insights about the content and how it applies. Maybe that'd be interesting to you. The class or the team or client experiences, what you experienced, what you learned, what happened there. You might even comment on some unrelated events or news items that actually end up underscoring a point or create an insight related to the work that we're doing in the classroom. You could talk about any other number of things of interest to you in your work in education, but one thing I want to really point out to you is that this is a reflective blog. This is not a regurgitation of what we covered in the classroom. So don't say, well, on week 1 we did this, and this. That's not what a reflection is. A reflection has to do with your experience, how you experienced it, what you learned, what you kind of insights that you had, okay? Next for this week, we have a discussion section on behaviors of high-performing team members. And this discussion, we will have periodic discussions throughout the class, but this one online, what makes a high-performing team. So you're going to make one original post, and in that original post, you're going to think about teams from your past that achieved things of which you're proud, things that you have that give you really good memories. Based on that experience, then I want you to identify 5 or 6 behaviors that were important to those high-performing teams that came from those high-performing team members. And then after you've had your post, then read some of the other people's posts and comment on them. And I want you to comment on at least 2. All right? Your team. Once you get to know your team assignment, you're going to connect with the other members on your consulting team, and you're going to want to share some individual information and goals. identify possible clients, approach them for commitment. You might want to see the syllabus for the project definition and ideas. You're going to need to gain a client project commitment ideally by week 2, at the latest by week 3. So you don't want to procrastinate on this. Part of this discussion will also happen, of course, in class. So, but you want to kind of get the ball rolling as soon as possible. This week's reading assignment provides fundamental information for creating and managing your project. So check your syllabus for the exact assignment. There's also a video this week on Blackboard that's a take on creating a team culture of innovation. And of course, that's a big deal for you for this project. You're going to want to make sure that you sort of emulate that kind of an environment. It's a great reference to begin the journey. The link is here on week 1 in Blackboard and in your syllabus, and right here on this page as well. If you have any questions, I'm happy to answer any questions you have before our first in-class meeting, and you can contact me through my personal email account at jackieengels@gmail.com, and I'm going to look forward to seeing you very soon. Thanks a bunch.